Hello, this is H.C. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Hexyz Force. Let's dive into Fort Faulken. We've got a lot of items that we want to win from the enemies in here. A lot of really good stuff. I'm going to list it all in the video description there, but this battle will be a good demonstration. So, let's see. We got Yuki there, who I can win Fine Fairy Wings from. Have you the wing? So yeah, but that's a common drop. You can use any element to get that. So let's start with that. And the other guy on the right there, as you might remember, that is Sondaica, who you can win Tiger Claws from if you kill them with anything but fire or wind. Or you can, you can win a Violent Fang from them as a rare drop. Both of which we'll need to craft Beast King bands. With the Fine Fairy Wings, we're going to need 20 of those in order to craft a watery robe, 4 watery robes, which in turn we'll need to craft the Goddess Robe, which is the ultimate armor in the game. Not the more ultimate than ultimate armor, that's later. But you do want to make sure you got the lucky lenses equipped, so that way you can win all these rare drops. It may look like I'm asking you to win a lot of rare drops, but trust me, viewers, it is not that much. I mean, they are rare in name only. But anyway, we got Tyrant in the back there. So let's use no, maybe I don't want to use it. I think maybe I'll use, Angelic Beam. The one in the back there, Evil Ooze. Evil Ooze? No, that's something else. Secret of the Ooze? No, not that either. But anyway, Evil Ooze in the back there is weak to light, and also you will want to win 40 dividing liquids from them, but you've probably won enough of them already. I mean, 40 sounds like a lot, but you've probably won them throughout the game from all of its cousins up to this point, so yeah, don't worry about it. I mean, you basically kill them with a void attack, or non-elemental attack, and you'll get the dividing liquids. It's really, really easy. Yeah, don't be intimidated by the number of items that I'm going to ask you to win. It's not that hard at all. You've probably already got like half of them, maybe 75%. I just figured, well, let's save them for now, because this area is going to be really, really long, and the enemies here have the best chance of dropping them. So anyway, first things first, I want to use Angelic Beam on both the Lot and the skeleton guy in the back there. I forget his name. But anyway, the Lamia enemy there, Charmer, is another one that I want to win some items from. The Mermaid Scale. Nuts. And it's a rare drop, so you can kill her with any element you want, just as long as you get the rare drop. That would be nice. Again, we're going to need those for the Goddess Robes. Same thing with the Dividing Liquids that I mentioned earlier, too. Use that to get rid of darkness, so that at least I can hit something. Unless I kill this guy to begin with, in which case, well, then it doesn't really matter. Alright, you get a good shot in there. Hey, alright! For once, an Axe's healing ability actually pays off. This must be like the only game where an axe has something to do with healing. I've never seen that in the JRPG before. But anyway, we got a Mermaid Scale. Awesome. Whoa, that was a weird battle. I won 8 items from that one. There were like 4 different enemies, and I got like 4 common drops and 4 rare drops. It's like, wow, I've never seen that many different items at once before. Okay, so we got Force Sight here. I think we're all set and ready to go. I don't think I need to heal up Raphael. We should be fine. How hard could it possibly be? For mini-boss time.
Stay vigilant, my friends.
This is a tougher dragon-type enemy that we haven't met up with yet. So now with this guy, what I want to do is I want to defeat it with anything but a void attack. So that means like Earthquake, Air Render, Radiant Strike, things like that. So that way we'll get the Dragon Horn, which you need to craft a Beast King band. Maybe if I'm lucky, I might win a Dragon Scale from it, which you need to craft some other really ultimate stuff later in the game. But we can get them later. They're easier to get later too. So I wouldn't fret over getting the dragon scale. At least get a dragon horn from this guy though, because that's a common drop. You should be able to get that. Yeah, I almost used a regular attack, but no, gotta use non-elemental. So anyway, for doing that, hey, all right, we even got the dragon scales. We'll need those later. We're gonna need a lot of those later, but for right now, the dragon horns will do. Hooray! Arnon gem, better than a sharp stick in the eye. You could use that for some crafting later on, but nothing that I really care about. I only need one more Violent Fang to get my first Beast King band. Ooh, that'll be huge. Sweet! Uh-oh. What the? Danger music. If I was a pro wrestler, I would want this to be my theme music. Nah, probably not, actually. I'd probably prefer Hollywood Hogan's theme back in the day. Oh, well. The Emperor has been expecting you. But we're not even in your throne room. For boss time!
Finally, a challenge!
Oh yeah, I kicked your ass last time. Wow. Okay, so anyway, against him, you pretty much want to use, well, obviously your strongest moves, but you want to, well, as you can see, he can attack twice per round. So you want to get these heroic shields up, so that way, well, you can reduce his damage there.
Thanks!
If I take enough damage with Raphael, I might use Dire Assault, but... nuts. Yeah, you get too many buffs on your party, he'll use that, but still, it's better than him getting in another attack in on you. So, I'll at least try to keep Cecilia buffed up there. Because, well, she's the only one who can heal everyone else there. Don't worry about your RP in this battle. Just keep on going all out. Unfortunately, he's not really weak to anything either, so I'm pretty much just going to have to, well, do what I can. Ow. Too bad we can't hear his battle quotes. Oh well. Yeah, some bad guys have battle quotes too. Just, well, apparently not this one today. Let's see, one more. Ow. Nuts. Yeah, it was a scripted battle. You can't win. Basically, all you gotta do is survive, and you can move on. If you don't survive, I would guess that you could keep moving on with the plot, but it would it would tilt the vessel towards destruction. I think. Oh, yeah. Spear? It can't be. Nuts. But I thought the Hexyz were supposed to be good guys. Especially the big three. What's going on here? How can we do the judgment without you, man? And she dies. Huh? Or not. Yeah, kick ass! We're going to be hearing this theme a lot more on Levant's path, but here, not so much. Oh wow. But I do like how they make some music exclusive to one path or the other. Off with you now, Blizzard Fist! No, that's another game. Yeah, we might want to get out of here. Just go around the bad guy there. Thanks. So yeah, on Cecilia's path, we never really get to fight the Emperor like that. But on Levant's path, well, you'll get to see when we get there. So yeah, here, not so much. We have our own business to take care of. Now, if you want to move on with the plot, you could go to the left. We can't back up, so there's nothing we can do there. But, you know what? Let's go to the right first. There's some treasure there and, well, a lot more enemies for us to fight to win those crafting materials I need. Let's see, we got another guy in the back there. Let's see. I think I want to use... I could use my fire attack on those two in the back there, because they're both weak to fire. I think the lot is just a bigger threat, though, so I'll just use Angelic Beam. It should give me enough power to
Show you what I can do. And
finish it. Yeah, sometimes Radiant Strike just isn't quite enough to finish off the lot there. Oh.
You leave me no choice. Yes.
You leave me no choice but to give you a splitting headache. You would think those little fairies would have more evasion than that. Ow. Yeah, that's why I don't like keeping my characters all bunched up together like that. Speaking of dark elemental attacks, someone was asking me, H.C. Bailey, wouldn't you want to equip the Dark Rasfeld on Ignis there? So that way he could get a dark elemental attack? And you could do that, but I don't think that's worthwhile just for that. Yeah, come to think of it, I can't think of any enemies that are weak to Dark Elemental. Not even the, what are they? The Mimics. I don't think even they're weak to Dark. Okay, we're doing good here. Yeah, let's go to the right. Well, let me look up my beast area. Yeah, like I said, I don't think anyone's weak to it, but, well, we'll see.
get out of the way.
Okay, we got a new one in the middle there. Which one's that? Yeah, I want to use Fiance, or Fiance, whatever, I don't know. I don't know how you pronounce it, that spelling, but let's use Air Render on all of them.
This is what I trained for.
Yeah, I'm just looking. Yeah, there are no enemies that are weak to darkness elemental attacks. Only enemies that are strong against it, or well, just neutral against it. So yeah, there's really no point in equipping the Dark Rasfeld just for that on Cecilia's path. Levant's path, much more useful. This path, not so much. So, oh well. Yeah, almost forgot about this one. A hidden treasure. This path is going to be a little dizzying, but we'll get through it. And there's the last one that I was looking for, Eligos. We want to win Abominable Horns from it to craft the Wakia necklace later on. You can use any element you want, doesn't matter. But yeah, we ought to use Radiant Strike on him in the back there. Yeah, let's just finish him off. Hulk Smash! Or
We have
Earthquake.
vanquished the enemy.
Well, he is green. So, it works, Yeah, getting a lot of those fine fairy wings. Those are pretty easy to get. Heck, I might even get 20 of those before I get 20 Mermaid Scales. Even though I already have like twice as many Mermaid Scales as fine fairy wings, but Mermaid Scales are pretty rare. Well, I'll do the best I can with that. Okay, here, I think I fought these guys in a side quest, but, well, now we're a bit more powerful. So let's try using our Electric Orb on them, because, well, they're at least a little weak to it. Let's see, let's hit the other one. And finish them off with a good Earthquake. Earthquake is always good.
Victory is ours.
Except Final Fantasy 1. That game, not so much. Most every other JRPG, they're pretty good. Pinky Horns. They can be used to make pinky hats. No, that's another game. Yeah, I knew there wasn't a treasure there, but I just scanned there out of habit. You get to a dead end, and I just feel compelled to scan. But anyway, after that battle, we got my 5th Violent Fang, and finally, the Beast King Band. Yeah, let's take a look at that. See the strength there? Plus 40 strength. Holy cow. That is obscene. Don't worry about the drop in defense from equipping that. It is totally worth it. It is really nice. Yeah, as if I hadn't broken the game enough already. Yeah, I keep on thinking there's something there. Maybe I missed it in my own walkthrough. I played the game over 10 times, but still, you never know. I could have missed something. I've already found a couple things I missed. Nothing major, but still, one or two things. It's like, oh, I didn't think about that there, or I typed it out wrong or something. I don't know. Whoa. Stay away. Stay away from the summoner. Yeah, as if you didn't already have enough dividing liquids. Well, there's more of them. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Remember where we fought the Emperor there? The intersection above him? Remember that spot for later. I'm going to be returning to that intersection eventually. Not right now. But I suppose I should have pointed it out earlier. Oh well. Okay, well I hit max force points, so I guess we gotta start spending some of it. Hit the cap, so let's just dump it all into resonance for the Grand Tane. Get you up to 40, get you up to 40, that ought to hold us over for a while. Don't worry about not being at max force points anymore. You do want to get up to max by the end of the chapter, or phase, but don't worry about it. We will easily get those force points back. The reason why I want to dump them into the Holy Reafalt and the Grand Tane is because, well, not only am I going to be using those two a lot on Cecilia's path, but when you do a New Game Plus, the abilities from the Ragnifax and the first path carry over to the second path. So that's why. The Devastate does not, although I may want to put some force points into that later anyway, but well, we'll worry about that later. I wonder why this goes to Altair. Well, you'll learn more about that on Levant's path. So we're done here. Now what I want to do is I'll just meet you back at the intersection there. Okay, we're back. We're right above where we fought the Emperor earlier. So let's go this way now. This is the way we go to progress with the plot. Haha! I knew there was a hidden treasure in one of these dead ends. Why is there always treasure at dead ends in these games? I mean, it's not just Hexyz Force. It's like all kinds of JRPGs. I mean, you'd figure you'd want to hide this stuff a little better than that, even just from gameplay. Oh well. Well, I suppose that makes it easy for the bad guys to find their own stuff. What happened to all the regular guards anyway? Well, I mean, I know I saw them downstairs, but... Oh. Yeah, they're probably not doing too well now. Oh, well. But anyway, if you go down here, you see up above there? Yeah, there's a locked door there, but, well, we can't get through that on Cecilia's path. It leads to the other half of Fort Faulken. Thank God we can't go through that on Cecilia's path. This place is long, even as it is already. But how long could this place possibly be? Find out next time on Let's Play Hexyz Force. This is Hexyz signing off. Have a good day.